Hello, legionaries of the Sethian Empire. Today, I'm going to be bringing you a Jarvan gameplay live commentary thingy. I'm actually jungle Jarvan. Originally, I was going to top lane Riven, but the thing is, apparently top lane is the most contested lane. I can understand why, because the only real way to practice top lane is to kind of get a feel for your opponents by experience, because trading is such a huge thing up there. But regardless of that, I'm going to be playing some jungle Jarvan, and I'm going to be holding the spacebar the entire game instead of just pressing Y like a normal human being. No, I'm joking. Alright, so you're going to get a feel for how I play this. I got into the game a little late, and now I can't see my timers, so this is kind of dumb as a jungler. I should have the little watermark thing that tells me what my FPS is on the other side of the screen, but regardless, who needs timers anyways? Who needs them? Alright, Draven's gonna come up. Draven's gonna be a cool guy. Is he gonna give me Smiteless? That is a good question. I do not think so, but that's okay. I personally, well, I understand the point of Smiteless, but I don't think it's like super necessary. This isn't ranked either, so. Besides, you can just get it done quicker. We'll see how it goes though. The problem with not going Smiteless is if Draven decides to pop his axes, it's going to be incredibly difficult to actually get this without him stealing it by accident. He's not popping his axes though, and it does look like they're trying to get me some Smiteless action going on here. So, thank you guys, thank you Rise. I am going to be rising to the occasion and grabbing some blue buff. You know, they've been so nice, I'm thinking of a level 2 gank, so I better pop a potion. This said, who the hell would I gank? They are... What? Support Nasus, okay. So they were going support Nasus with a top lane Vayne. Top lane Vayne against Tryndamere does not seem like an abundantly good idea. I don't know what. What the hell? Okay. Miss flash. That was kind of an accident. Just a little bit. Alright, whatever. So did some good damage, but geez, that was a misclick. I don't know what I was trying to click there, or if I was even trying to click anything, but regardless. We're going to go for my wolves now. That clearly didn't work out too well, but to be fair, Rise wasn't paying all that much attention. I should have pinged though. Oh yeah, that's what I was going for. If you were wondering why I just flashed there, I was trying to ping, but bad keyboard. So, now we're going to get some wolves. I don't have to ping for people to go kill the wolves, because you know, no one's going to go kill the wolves. They're going to leave me do it alone. I'm all so lonely. Prince of Demacia here, being lonely. Isn't he supposed to have some princesses or something going all up in here? Alright, well, regardless of that, I guess we're just going to continue the jungle path. He is requiring assistance against the Vayne, coming after Wraiths. This, I assume this is bad practice for a jungler, to just want to do Wraiths before going to help the team. But, you see, I'm not the best jungler in the world, so it's excusable, right? No. Mostly, I'm just... I tend to need the farm because I know as a jungler I just get tremendously underfarmed real quick. Maybe I do not comprehend the concept of the lane tax, but regardless, we're going to ping for on my way. I'm going to go in from behind. Hopefully she has no wards. I'm assuming she doesn't because, well, she started Doran's Blade, so she definitely has no wards whatsoever. That is abundantly dangerous. Not sure what his plan was there. I have pots. She doesn't. So I might be able to finish her off here. There we go. Successful counter gank thingy, and I'm going to take minion task because, as I pointed out, I don't know what that is. So if you don't know what it is, better do it. That's League of Legends logic. Lane ganks. So, oh, what the hell? What the hell? Okay. Oh shit! I just totally messed that up there, big time. It's okay. I'm gonna get out of this though. Surprisingly, it didn't go as bad as I thought it would. I was trying to EQ out of there, of course, but alas, that didn't quite work out. Whatever. We're getting some good kills around here. Tryndamere had to die. I feel sorry for that. I mean, it was kind of, maybe, sort of my fault. I'm gonna go Spirit Stone though, and we are going to get right out in there. I'm gonna buy a ward as well. Probably better as a jungler to have early sustain so that you can keep the ganks rolling. But wards are incredibly important too. Early warding is a very powerful thing, and you should not underestimate it. Especially if your top lane, such as Tryndamere, does not currently have any wards because he started a offensive type build. Though how he's losing to a Vayne when he started defensive is kind of a weird concept. But I don't know. Let's assume. All right, so he seems to be having some kind of trouble there. I'm gonna go ahead and ward here. Vayne now has a ward. Oh, Vayne placed the ward. So now I'm going to have to go in another way if I want to go in. Thinking? Should I? Yeah, I can do this. Why not? That's a slow, and that's a few hits off. And she had to knock me back. Interesting. Alright, so grab a minion, or two. Most likely one. She has a ward here now, so I can't do much. Sorry, Tryndamere. I would love to help you further, but duty calls, such as Ryze, who is pinging MIAs when Lux is clearly right there. Maybe he's just confused. Maybe he's using the question mark ping to mark confusion. I'm gonna ping retreat there so that what's-his-face knows that he's got an incoming gank. Put some presence in the lane. Scare the living crap out of her is good. And go for wolves. I'm not too underleveled. They're currently feeling that they have a double bruiser bot lane actually, which is interesting. I've never actually heard of Vayne being a good counter bruiser. Maybe just against Tryndamere. I mean, she has attack speed too, and she has the range for it, so that could be a thing. But double bruiser bot, I've definitely heard of that. I've heard some bad things about that too, so maybe I should start ganking a bit more. I really should have got my red buff at this point. I don't know what I've been holding out for that, but no, not Ryze. Okay, well, Ryze having a little trouble there. We're gonna have to see. I know Nasus is a partner of the lane. There we go. Alright. Definitely getting outplayed a little bit here. Zac is being a little weird about his placement there, though. Hopefully I can get something off on him. Yeah, I don't know if live commentary jungling is the best idea. That's what I sound like when I'm trying to, like, not to burp and stuff. Okay, there we go. Now we're seeing some of that Tryndamere action, which is perfectly natural. You'd think that Tryndamere would be able to dominate a squishy like that. And we're starting to see that he has got this. Pushing back the lane a bit here. Not necessarily the best idea, but I want CS, and I think Ryze can handle himself. Ryze can get pretty tanky pretty quick, especially if he's starting Catalyst. Bot lane can get pretty dead pretty quick, especially if they have a Nasus. That's pretty strong. So apparently Vayne is having sexual intercourse with the tower. Vayne. What are you doing, Vayne? It's weird. It's not E-rated, even though this is like a T-rated game or something. Regardless, now I'm going to go with my smite that I haven't used in a decade. I guess using smite on things like Golem, not a terrible idea if you have your buffs cleared, but it took me a really long time to clear these buffs, so I guess it's natural. Only natural. Boom. There's smite. Got some red buff action, and now we're going to be going to help top. I don't want to ping on my way middle because I'm going to have no mana, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to see what's going on. Does she have wards? It looks like she could definitely have wards, but actually she has a Doran's ring and high sustain, so here we go. She's definitely running towards Zac or something, which could be bad for us. There we go. Nice snare. This is definitely going to be close to a kill, if not a complete success. As I thought, Draven is dying though, so we're going to have to do a little something about that. I do think so. I think so. Let's see. We've got Nasus, Renekton here. This is bad. This is bad. I'm going to flash out. It's okay. Slows! Ah! I have to blow something there. But, slows! Aha! Getting slowed a lot to chase me. This is going to be really good for bot lane, if we can turn this around here. Oh, and that is very good, as I predicted. Alright, so Ryze got the kill, so now mid is getting tremendously fed at this point. So it doesn't really help bot lane all that much, but it'll keep the double bruiser bot out of the game a bit. At least long enough for me to come back full force for another gank that will actually succeed, unlike what I just pulled off right around there. That was an overextended Ryze, though. So, kind of balances itself out at the end of the day, regardless. Tryndamere is still losing up top, though, which kind of sucks. I'm on my way, just... The thing that makes me hesitant about pinging that I'm on my way in advance is because some people, and myself included, misjudge the distance. So if you ping on your way, sometimes people will be tempted to just, oh, someone's on their way, and let's throw map awareness to the wind and just go in, die, and then, oh, I get there like 5 hours later. Maybe you can still pick up a kill 5 hours later like it happened earlier on in the match, as you've seen, but it's questionable. Oh, she is invisible at this point. I would have wanted to peel Trin. Oh, Tryndamere has his ultimate, so this is very good. Boom! And that is a dead Vayne. Sorry, Tryndamere, once again. Kind of sucks that I got to pick up these kills from his grave, but regardless. I don't think I could reset the lane even if I wanted to, so I'm going to go ahead and last hit a few more minions and get the hell back bot lane. I keep saying that I'm going to go bot lane. The problem is, for some unknown reason, Tryndamere seems to be having trouble against Vayne. Like, I cannot vouch for Vayne being strong in the top lane or not. I definitely suppose that it could be a thing, because, I mean, she has good escape kiting potential, and kiting is a direct counter to most bruisers. But, this said, I still find it kind of weird. I mean, Tryndamere is a known squishy killer. That's kind of his role. Maybe it's just that he can't get fed enough in a lane against Vayne because she zones him, but I still think that there's something weird going on there, but that's okay. As I said, top lane is a lane based of experience, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Definitely one of these guys. No one bought wards. Okay, either that or this guy's really not afraid of me in the slightest. There's Nasus, trying to make a great escape through. Wow, okay. Well, that worked out quite well, if I do say so myself. It was a very weird gank for all intents and purposes. I don't know how they did not have any wards in their lane at that time, considering they are a double bruiser, and you'd think one of them would be going at least a bit supporty. But, I don't know, maybe they're going for a kill lane, as they most definitely could have been at this point. So I'm going to put down my thingy here, just so that we can get extra attack speed, so that we can take out this tower really fast, and then get right on Renekton. Our team has destroyed a turret. That's very good for us. Now we can start roaming around here. I'm going to ward up this area. Not going to ward this tri-bush because A, that's kind of bot lane's job. B, since we just destroyed that tower, unless they're hyper pushing or split pushing, it's not going to be a very strategic point. This, on the other hand, is always a good point. Lux is going to try to go back at this point. This guy is going to try to die to me. Oh, what the hell? Double kill, and hopefully I can get out of this. Yes, I got out scot-free. Oh, of course. Okay. Scot-free isn't the right word to use there, but... alright, Vayne. Careful, guy. Vayne is in the midst. She's going to try to get the pounce on you. Well, more like get the tumble on you, but you understand what I'm trying to say here. I'm going to go for Spirit of the Lizard Elder. Now, kind of odd choice, but the reason... Let me see. Damage over time deals. It is true damage, so it's kind of an odd choice. I should have probably went for the other one, the Golem, Spirit of the Ancient Golem. But for this scenario, I think I'm going to go mobility. Just straight out build armor pen from here like I'm supposed to as Jarvan. For now, I'm somewhat fed, so getting a strong damage item real quick might be helpful. Alright, now we got City of Blah being all blah and shit down here. I like his name. Not sure I like what he's been doing for the team because, well, he's kind of destroying us. But I can just come in here. This Nasus is... Okay, this Nasus isn't underestimating his damage. They are a Brethren bot lane, if you notice that. They are actually a lore-based bot lane, which is very interesting. This guy's not going to get a kill here. Ryze is probably going to pick up a double kill, if any. Oh, crap! I was not looking there! That was a bad play on my part. Bad screening on my part, and I did not even think that Lux was there. Which, so much for my lead, huh? Alright, so Shadow Sprite might pick up another kill. No, this guy's got it. No, this guy actually does not have his passive up. So it's a valiant effort. This is definitely going south real quick, though. Tryndamere is coming down, going to be trying out his counter bruiser strat here. And we are going to see a kill on this guy for sure, because his passive was down. Good call on Tryndamere's part. Enemy killing spree in terms of Lux. I am going to have to gank. I am going to have to gank pretty hard in the mid lane, or else that's not going to work. I'm definitely going to have to go top, though, too. Don't want Vayne to just keep raining on our parade. Well, she's going to do it anyways. She doesn't have to take shit from me, but... Alright, she is... Holy crap. Holy crap. She is so strong right now. Gonna try to get out of here. Ah. Okay, missed call. I did not think that... Okay, 4-3. She's not that fed. It was probably just more so the fact that I missed my CC. This Vayne definitely knows what she's doing. There's that. Battle gauge 111? I think so. 101. She's gonna teach you how to battle your gauge. Vice versa. Alright, so now... This is a weird... I'm assuming Janna was lagging there or something. It looks definitely like that was a very weird play. This is going to be one fed top Vayne. That is pretty insane. Popped her ultimate, got many, many kills there. I'm going to go into help top at this point, but I'm not going to be able to go in on her. She is level 12. That is... She's a lot stronger than I am. I do good damage still, though, so... Maybe there's hope after all. She keeps taking these tower hits. All I need is for her to tumble away defensively, and then I could go in for the kill. Alas, she's not going to do something like that, so I suppose that I'm just going to have to Jarvan... Oh, she is sticking around. There we go. Can take a few hits that way. Ugh, this is not a good game for a long shot. Can't really kill this Vayne though. She's taking way too much damage. She has a lot of sustain though. That's seriously a problem at this point. All I can do is poke her really because of her sustain. She out-sustains me pretty hard. I can understand this Trinimir's dilemma. Probably running lifesteal points or something. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. I'm out. Nah, nice try. This said that was very dangerous. And you can tell they have a lot of map control over us somehow. I mean, I guess I didn't farm too well as a jungler. That is my main problem as a jungler. I'm going to admit that right away. My farm is shit because I'm always trying to do what I think is best for the team. And yes, I did get a little farmed off kills, a tiny bit fed. But the problem is it's just so strong when you can get farm as well as being a decent jungler. I'm gonna go in for a straight kill here. We've got Janna to back me up, so this is going to be an easy kill, I hope. Oh my lord. How did that happen? Yeah, no, this Vayne is definitely either knows what she's doing or we don't know how to play against a Vayne. Probably both, because Vayne has been flavor of the month for a while, and I still feel overwhelmed when I face a Vayne. Personally, I'm very bad at fighting Vaynes. In general, Vayne is a very strong there. We canceled out this guy's escape with CC. Now he's going to have to ult out. That is pretty good for us. Gets rid of some of his strong engage that he would have been using to try to dominate us in team fights. I'm gonna have to ward up here. Don't have much vision. It hasn't really mattered because most of the recent times have been spent trying to get in lane with Vayne. Just that alone is unbelievably difficult. Regardless, this is going to be a deadlock for sure. This guy definitely has his passive up. He wouldn't be so aggressive if he didn't. So his passive near tower is not going to be good for us. We're going to be able to push this out though. I do believe, well, considering Vayne might get here soon. Nah, Zack's going back. One of them is dead. I definitely believe that this tower is ours. As for Vayne getting here and killing us, it's a possibility, but I don't see it happening because of the current conditions of the game. So, let's see. Oh, every time I see a Janna tornado, I get scared. I'm not used to having Jannas on my team for whatever reason. Either that or I'm the Janna. I've been trying to learn Janna lately, because Janna, for those of you wondering, is an incredibly powerful support right now. She definitely has a high win ratio. She's known to be a very good pick, and I do think that Janna is actually just a great pick when you think about it. Alright, Vayne is overextending. This said Tryndamere. Oh, Tryndamere definitely went prematurely. That's the problem. Even without pings, when people see that you're showing up in the lane, they definitely try a little too hard to get aggressive, and it's very difficult. I mean, I do have boots of mobility, so I guess he's just undergauged how much speed that I would have, but it's definitely a very tragic scenario. I'm gonna get armor right now. Vayne is definitely a priority 1 target at this point. Sucks that it has to be so, but alas, he's going to be very strong. Double Bruiser bot lane did not do too terrible as well. At this point, we are getting dominated from every corner. I'm not sure what to call in this part. It could have been bad jungling, but to be fair, I was very present, and I don't think I fed too hard for the most part in the game. I think it was just the lanes did not work out the way that we wanted it to. Either that or the strat was very well worked out. What the hell just happened there? Okay, so that... I really wanted that kill. Apparently, I really wanted that kill. Probably wasn't the best plan, but this guy's going to try to get into Zachland. That's the new amusement park by... Nope. By Nope. What the hell? What? Okay, I could have sworn I was expecting a flash there for sure. This is bad. This is bad. No, this is... I don't know how Vayne got so fed. Maybe Vayne top is... I'm definitely going to explore that, actually. I don't know, Vayne top video, guys? I don't know, you definitely have to be a good Vayne. This Vayne is definitely good. You can tell by the rolls and such, just how she plays things out, or how she played things out earlier before she was fed. At this point, she probably just has to roll in no matter what and still get killed. But, this, enough said, it's not Trinimir's fault per se. I can tell that this is a very seasoned Vayne. See, just how she just got in there with the flash. Those aggressive flashes there, if you can pull that off, I don't know, just overall, this Vayne is definitely outplaying us hardcore. Catching off squishies like that, just a very good Vayne, so you cannot complain too much about anyone else. This said, we're in a bad position right now. Vayne has a lot of damage, a lot of kills. She has a lot of sustain as well. See, this shit is happening. This just happened. Luckily, she misgauged the fact that Trinimir had his ultimate, but we still can't catch up to her. That is a remarkable scenario, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now I'm getting a free kill on Lux here. She overextended. Probably... not sure if she definitely overextended because she could have used her skill shots from afar just to have more of a safe poke. It's a bad game, relax, noobs. Exactly. Okay, so I assume people are being toxic in there. You just gotta ignore them, really. I don't think Trinimir was a bad player. Trinimir did everything that he could. I think, if anything, we just all had our bad times, bad plays, and we're just gonna have to live with it. Now, I'm assuming Ryze is building Frozen Heart. Yeah, Ryze is definitely building Frozen Heart. I hope to God he's not going Iceborne. This is a perfect example of a game where you do not want to go Iceborne in release. This guy totally went out of position. Now, they're coming in one by one, probably to die, except Vayne is up, so... Yeah, and they're getting confident, you can tell. So they're probably expecting Vayne to show up soon. Okay, this guy thought he could escape. But... that is not going to happen. What? Okay, he just totally baited Tryndamere right there. That was pretty hard. That was a hard bait. Alright, so now Vayne's back, and this guy just kited me around. What can we see about that? Oh, Vayne was destroyed, though, by our Draven, of all people. Very nice. Very nice indeed. That is a triple kill for Draven. Draven getting back in the game. You want to get out of here, though, both of you, because we've still got a Renekton on the loose. He was very low, and if he came in, I could probably just butcher him for my teammates, but we do not want to risk it. We want to get all Demacia up in his face. So, what now? Yeah, as I said, I'm considering something more along the lines of Randuin's, or even Thornmail at this point. But definitely something like Randuin's because of the sheer fact that Ryze is already going Frozen Heart. You can tell because he is Ryze. That is what Ryze does generally, especially against an attack speed heavy. Well, this isn't necessarily, yeah, this is pretty attack speed heavy comp when you think about it. Even Lux can benefit from attack speed in a sense because Lux's primary auto attack is just very strong. So you can expect that. I didn't buy wards at all. Just that, let me rectify that. You know what? Sometimes it's just plain worth it to rectify that kind of mistake. So I'm gonna go back and buy wards. This guy is getting a little angst, spicy. This is pretty bad on my part, actually. But actually, no, I dealt enough damage to pull it off. I deal a lot of surprise damage at this point, I think, because... Okay, this guy, Vayne is definitely coming in. We can tell by the fact that he is going all passive mode right on us. He knows that Vayne is coming in. Not sure if that was the best play on Janeth's part, because I think he pushed back the... Oh crap, Vayne is taking a beating. Yeah, Tryndamere, alright! Yeah, see, this is what I've been waiting for. I guess it really was just the fact that Tryndamere needs his late game to become the primary squishy killer that he needs to be. So, that's what I was expecting to see in lane, and I guess it just wasn't so much a lane factor as it was just average factor. There we go. That is the ace. That is surprising. I thought we would need wards to pull anything like that off, but at this point, we are just getting very powerful. And can we get a second tower out of this? Lux is the only one up, and Lux is squishy as hell. I can definitely jump on Lux. Oh, that is not a good thing, though. No, I say get out. Get out, guys. Just don't risk it. They're coming up soon. Zac has his super initiate mode, jump and be a blob and shit and kill everything because blobs are apparently toxic to human health. And this could be warded, so this would be a bad idea if it was. But, alas, not warded. I'm going to be able to go back scot-free and buy wards of my own, which is what I missed last time. Wards incredibly important in a scenario like this because at this point, it's anyone's game really, and it's all about who can have better positioning, and wards do wonders for positioning. Always good to have, definitely. I don't need you guys. You guys don't need me to tell you this, but in the event that you are someone who still thinks that way, wards are not a support's job. The support's job is to ward bot lane. That's it. Bot lane, maybe bot jungle. Maybe since the ward has more dependable coverage sometimes, warding stuff like Dragon and Baron could also fall to the bot lane. But strategic warding is all about jungle, top lane, and mid lane. Anyone who goes back and buys wards, because when you think about it, bot lane doesn't have all that many strategic points unless you're ahead. In the middleman's game where you're trying to ward the center areas, there's nowhere near bot lane that anyone will actually want to go to catch people off. This kind of place here, this is a great place to catch people off. Sadly, Vayne is overextended, and we know where Renekton is, so they can't catch me off there, so I can get a strategic ward in. That is the kind of ward placement that you want, and you want it to be done by everyone, not just one teammate. Alright, so my boots of mobility are definitely going to be able to catch this Vayne off to death. She is trying to run around, but she just blew her flash completely. This is an easy kill for us. I secured it with that because I was afraid she'd tumble away and shit. I'm pretty sure she can't tumble over walls. So that is kind of my logic there. Can we tank this? I don't know. Nah, not with... But okay, apparently Tryndamere begs to differ. With the way that they've been kind of losing bot lane, not bot lane, mid lane at this point, I do not think that that's a good idea. I think that we should just keep Vision going. Gonna ward Baron for sure. They are definitely considering it. I mean, they shouldn't, considering Vayne's dead. And oh, Lux! Hi, Lux. Just gonna bash Lux a bit there. All right, Lux got out. Renekton is like free pushing, and it sucks that we had to leave Janna to do that against the two bruisers. But don't worry, it's gonna be okay. We're going to get there. Tryndamere's there. Tryndamere is just going to town on these bruiser guys right now. It doesn't matter if they have their super ultimates, because frankly, they just can't do it. And see, this guy just, that was... I predicted his flash there. I was kind of hoping the CC would last, would be more effective, per se, against what they were pulling off right there. But regardless, we got Nasus out of that. See, we're just going to town on their double bruiser bot lane at this point. What's her fate? Oh, that was a panic flash if I ever saw it. But who knows? Maybe it helped. Maybe it helped just that little bit that she needed to get out. Regardless, definitely looking for the Randuins at this point. I don't have enough money for that though, so I'm definitely going to buy some more wards. Keep the strategic wards going, because at this point I do a fair amount of damage. I have not a level advantage, but I am quite well leveled, and Vayne. Ooh, Vayne is just... Vayne is getting a little too angsty there. He can't... Let's get some kills on these guys. This guy's like, Vayne is going to save me, but what he doesn't realize is he doesn't have his passive. Vayne is not going back into that. Considering the amount... Smart cast, okay. Yeah, because I saw that laser. We all saw it, but it's okay. We understood that something weird was going on there. We didn't need you to tell us. Alright, so they're going to go for Dragon because even though I do have some good sustain damage and I do have the Smite, I'd rather just keep them safe from behind in case the Dragon is warded by the other team. Here, you could place a ward right here, but at this point, people seem to be sticking more into the inner lane areas. This guy's going to try to squishy kill. Oh, he realized his mistake. But this said, we are going to get tremendously outplayed if we do not go straight in for this Bane right here. There we go. Kill, and she knocked me out of harm's way. See, this is going very well for us. I kind of feel bad for Vayne, because like I said, she was playing very well in lane, but that was Q. But anyways, yeah, so, like I said, she was doing tremendously well in lane, but she's just falling off to the fact that, A, we have a lot of very squishy we have a lot of squishy killers overall. Their peel isn't as effective as it could be because their bruisers are definitely down for the count on an extreme level. And now we can get, yep, double kill here for Draven. That is very powerful for us. Our squishy is just was overall better protected over the game, so we might have better farm. Maybe. Don't quote me on this. Vayne actually has way better farm. But yeah, I think that just the way this comp is turning, we have a decent late game that kind of outclasses the fact that they have two bruisers who are tremendously underfarmed. So that is the scenario. That is what's going on. I do not have any room for wards at this point due to the current build that I'm running. At this point, I could go buy Sunfires or Randuins. I'm definitely going Randuins for the sheer fact that if I go in and engage, Sunfire is an engage-based item. So if you go in and engage and you're around everyone, then yeah, Sunfire is going to deal some good damage to the entire team. It's a very strong item. But in this case, if I engage, Vayne's going to target me. So Randuin's is an equally good item because it just gets free slows off on Vayne, which if it combos with Rise, even without comboing with Rise and his Frozen Heart, it's still going to be an incredibly powerful thing. So I think Randuin's is a better choice here. I already have the burn anyways. I don't necessarily need to go burn guy. It's not necessarily the build that I need to follow. Nasus is completely down there. See, meanwhile, Draven is gone too, though, so it's hard to say who's in the wrong here, but at least Draven's coming towards us. I guess Nasus is. See, Nasus sees it. He's like, this is going to go down. I'm going to go up there. This said, it's because at this point, one of the things that we had going for us is we always caught Zac off guard. And, oh, nice disengage from Janna. That was truly beautiful. One of the things we always had going for us is, yeah, there we go, that disengage from... that's tragic. Yeah, one of the things we had going for us, as I was saying, is that we had Zac's disengage slash engage slash bounce around and be a total prick thing down all the time. And at this point, when we had two bruisers with their ultimates up, well, these two particular bruisers with their ultimates up, plus Zac bouncing around, we weren't going to get any damage on anyone. That's why that was not the best engage point for us, and it's definitely going to cost us dearly. Is this GG? I don't... This might be GG, actually. It could be. The simple fact is that I don't think anyone's... They're definitely going to get one of our Egypt towers. This said, staying here could be a bad idea for them. And yeah, this could easily be a good game. Oh, that is good play by Janna. The disengage, very strong. She's doing her best, but sadly, yeah, this... Oh! What can we do about this? Yeah, there we go. No, it's not quite GG yet. Don't call it too quick. They had a very good team fight, which allowed them to do a lot. But we just got another triple kill. Holy crap, Draven. Yeah, we're getting just free kills at this point because they got a little cocky in that sense. We're still losing a tower down bot. They still had the incredible advantage with those plays, but we are definitely going to be having an advantage here of some type because of how cocky they played there. So, don't call GG too quickly. Not too fast. This said, we are at a disadvantage for the sheer fact that we should probably Baron at this point. Baron would be a good idea. I'm not going to call it because I understand the need to push. Maybe get an inhib here so we can pressure them a lot harder, because if we can pressure this mid lane completely, and especially if Nasus comes in and dies, then we're going to be less threatened by the fact that they could just come in and completely destroy our Nexus. Yeah, so now we both have super minions going here. Vayne's up. This could be bad, but could be... Oh, crap. No, I got too happy to see Vayne just in a terrible position there, and we didn't have Janna to lay down the CC, so that was bad play on my part. In fact, this could lose us the game on my part alone, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If Draven can get out of this, that was beautiful on Janna's part. See, that's how you want to play Janna. Just disengage everything and engage everything. This Janna's got it. Very good Janna player. And you could tell she was confident in champ select when she picked Janna. She's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Which she definitely does. This is Nasus trying to kill Draven. Even with that boil, though, Draven is still getting very good return off that. This said, they are pushing to win, but we are actually up at this point completely. So, we might be able to pull something off here. Make it so... Oh, and Draven gets back, yes. This is the thing. We are currently in a good position, but this guy... Oh. You guys know, you guys seen my videos before. You guys know how I feel about the blob guy. Blob guy is really annoying. Okay, so he's definitely going to try to get that tower, but his passive isn't going to help him at this point. We are just too damagey, and passive beside tower, never a good idea, because tower's just going to kill you anyway. So, that is good. We've got that down. We are definitely in a position where we just got to play on the defensive. We're having a lot of trouble, and it's difficult. This is the kind of place where, if you're wondering how it's hard to make comebacks when you get this far pushed in, it's mostly vision-oriented. It's not necessarily because, oh, they have both towers, so one wrong move, you're going to lose. Yes, that's kind of the case, but the thing that promotes wrong moves is not having vision. And at this point in the game, first of all, when you have both towers down at this point, chances are that you guys are pretty far into your build, so not many people have space to dedicate to wards. And it's just overall a bad time as a result of that. Two people are dead, and Vayne is just being cocky. This is... People are on their way. Demacia. I'm gonna die, but Tryndamere is gonna get the kill here. Whoa, she can tumble over walls. That is the first I've heard of that. I thought for sure. That CDR, she was complaining about Trynd's CDR, actually, but that was a tumble every second. I don't know if it resets. I'm not... Vayne is like one of the main people who I have no idea in all heaven or hell how to play. Like, I cannot tell you how to play Vayne, really. One of those characters. Right now, as you can see, my score isn't too bad. I'm going to blame it on commentary. Anyone who's tried to do League commentaries before knows exactly how hard it is to commentate while playing. But nah, I'm not the best jungler either. Jungle is easily my worst lane at this point. It used to be top lane, but now since I started practicing with ILN, again, and as I said before, top lane is an incredibly experience-oriented lane, and that's why I suddenly got... It's not... You just need to play a bit, and you'll get good at it eventually. That's the trick to top lane, really. So that's good for us. We are getting some minion damage on the tower's top. It's auto-pushing, so that's good. I'm up at this point, so I can go actually ward like I was supposed to originally. This said, Vayne... I got preoccupied by Vayne. I thought everyone was going to go in on that. One of my main problems is I tend to get very excited when I see someone out of position, and I assume everyone else sees that they're completely out of position. But that doesn't really work out. Very good strategic ward here. We are just going and eating through them at this point. I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to save my ultimate, though, because I know that Vayne's going to be coming up. If I can segregate Vayne from the rest of the team while they get damage up, it's going to be really good for us. We also have Zac down. This is incredibly important for us, because as you all have realized by this point, Nasus is incredibly squishy, all things considered. And Renekton is their only real tank now at this point, and he has no hard engage like Zac does. We have a lot of just straight up bouncy CC, if you can understand what I'm saying there. Like bouncing stuff, because I bounce. That's not really what I do. That's Zac's thing. But regardless, I can poke people too, actually. I should fake note of that. I deal true damage with true damage type poke. Very good for us. Their inhibitor might be respawning soon, especially since ours respawns, so there we go. I'm gonna put that there. Definitely go take this tower because we can, really. Gonna put more pressure on them as well. I definitely want to keep an eye on what they're doing here, though. Oh, killing spree on Nasus. This is very good. We are getting close to potential win. Keep in mind, though, Zach is up. Oh, he's good for me, though. It's really good for my team. Really good for my team. Oh, Vayne is definitely coming here, too. I am going to flash out of there. I do not want any piece of that. Oh, crap. Draven. Oh, Draven. Oh, Draven! I'm going to save Draven. Joe, Draven, get out, get out, get out! No, Draven, you should have... Oh! That was totally... Oh, I feel so bad there. No, I'm going to lead them on. That's going to be what I'm going to try to do at this point. Because if I can lead them on until they can't yet... They're not going to be able to push our tower at this point. They don't have their main damage sources, and they're a bit too light on. They are probably going to lose this inhib too. Yeah, no, this is very, very good for us. Not very good. I mean, we did lose that team fight, but we are doing very good for ourselves in the sense that it ain't as bad as it looks. It ain't as bad as it could have been. I still have wards. I don't know what I'm going to buy at this point. Maybe Thornmail. Thornmail. They have a lot of straight... Yeah, they have a lot of straight physical basic attack damage between Nasus and Vayne. Even though Nasus has... Well, Nasus has probably been building damage because he looks very... Yeah, he's definitely building damage. I think that Thornmail might be able to ult in. Yes, sorry. Also, I just want to say for future reference, I was locking them so you could escape Draven. Still keep up the good work. I don't want to sound like a dick because Draven has been doing incredibly well. He just thought that I was trying to give him kills, whereas I was just trying to get him to escape, because we would have been even less in the red if he had have escaped there. That way they would know they wouldn't have been able to push. At this point it's questionable, like they still could have pushed, but they would have lost a lot in return, which they did. They did lose a lot. So now we're going to get complete Baron control, and this girl is going to try to stop us. She came in way too early, considering we know that her other damage teammates are not even close on the map. This could be GG. We've got Lux down. I mean, I'm not too afraid of the bruisers. Zac is a problem, definitely. He has his passive up at this point, which is going to be very bad for us, but I do think that we can pull this off. I'm going to go around with Baron, put some strategic wards down. Just make sure that we can have some vision, that we know what's going on here. See, there we go. Now, he knows that I know that he knows that he's there. I'm definitely going to be able to kill this guy. Maybe not. I shouldn't leave my team like that because they're depending on me to tank. But I could have sworn I could have killed that guy. Yeah, you better run. You better run, Vayne. I'm watching you. You can't kill me, Vayne. Don't even try. I have a frickin' whatever it's called. Lux is getting up very soon, though, so we need to do something with this lead right about now. I'd say grab this tower. Disengage this. Whee! Oh, shit. Okay, that was not very good. We just got this guy pushed into our lines. Pushed completely into our front lines. That's not a good thing. Tryndamere is way back there. What's he still doing back there? I guess he's getting up. I'm gonna have to try and get out of here. Unless Tryndamere... Oh, Tryndamere is coming in for the cleanup. Yeah, okay. Well, can't penalize him too much for the fact that he was sticking around back there. Trind OP. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I could predict that was gonna happen. I'm surprised it didn't happen as fast as it did, considering the top lane setup, I mean. I'm surprised it took so long to happen the way it did, but that is GG. Very good game on my teammates' parts. Very good game on everyone's part, honestly. That was... Couldn't ask for more when you're talking about a good game. That was Jungle Tryndamere. Jungle Tryndamere. Does that look like Tryndamere? Okay, kinda does. Kinda. I see the resemblance. Maybe. This could be like a skin for Tryndamere. Because look, they both have like the big sword and shit. Whatever. Jungle Jarvan, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.